There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video today. It is officially another Wednesday, another Star Stable update, and you're probably wondering, why am I not going out and experiencing Star Stable and Small Stable? Well, let's just say I wasn't here for the nostalgia part of Star Stable, so it really won't be nostalgic for me to see Star Stable being Car Stable or Small Stable. So we're here rapidly fire naming my pets. So nobody asked for this video, nobody asked to see me naming all the pets that I have, but we're gonna do it because why not? So I have a couple of pets, but to be honest, let's be real. So I mean, I have almost a whole like closet full of pets, but there's some, you know, objects that we're of course not gonna name, like the balloon, the lasso, the milkshake, which I don't even remember where I got this from, to be honest, but we're just going to rapidly fire name my pets. So this first pet that we have here, which is a squirrel, it's giving much acorn. I don't know what type of squirrel it is. I don't know where okay, it's just a brown squirrel. I'm not sure where I got this squirrel from. I'm pretty sure I got it from the equestrian festival maybe, but we're just gonna name it Acorn because squirrels, they eat acorn, so why not? We're gonna name it, you know, we're gonna name you Acorn. Okay, you're officially Acorn. Acres for short. No, we're not gonna try to shorten the name of the squirrel, but you are officially Acorn. Okay, you like your name? Too bad, you're gonna like it today. So this black squirrel here, this looks like a chipmunk. Okay,
there's a difference between a squirrel and a chickmunk. And a chickmunk, look, this looks like a chickmunk. This is not a squirrel.
I don't know, but it's called a black squirrel. We're gonna call this squirrel Black Widow. So why we're naming it Black Widow? Because it's a black squirrel, and I don't know, it's either that or buttons, and I'm not really liking buttons. So we're gonna name it Black Widow because I feel like I can take this squirrel
on little adventures and missions and like do like spy secret stuff like that, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, it's giving spy, like Barbie's spy friend movie thingy. I don't know, but that's what it's giving.
So we're gonna name this black squirrel Black Widow, probably Widow for short. But next, this black terrier is facing the opposite direction. Like, you're not even gonna look at me? Okay, well, I see how it is. I see how we're close we are. I'm thinking of naming this one Shadow, like Shadow the Hedgehog, only because it's a full-on black dog. Like, there's no spots, there's no markings, there's no nothing. Like, it's literally a black dog. And look at the shadow that it casts. Like, all of my pets cast a shadow, but it's giving Shadow. Not Shadow the Hedgehog, but just Shadow in general. It looks like a shadow. If Shadow was an animal, basically. We're not gonna name these kind of pets. Oh my gosh. I did not know that this thing came alive. Like, last time I checked, it just sits in your inventory. That's actually just, I kind of want to just see the front. Wait, not even in your inventory, but what did this animal always look like did it, like, since you're Jules, or a Yulgo, Yules, is that? Cause like,
I know that the J's in this game is pronounced a Y, so is it a Yule or a Jules?
Anyway, we're gonna name you Julia. I don't know. We're just gonna forget this horse. We're gonna forget this unicorn for right now because we can't really see it. Okay, guys, this spider has a name, but I said it in a different video. I forgot what the thing is called. I can't today. Why? Okay, can we like back it up? Like, I can't see you. This spider has a name, but oh my goodness. This spider has a name, but I said it in a video once, and let's just say I forgot what the name is. I know it starts with a P, but I forgot what the spider is called. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to bypass this spider for right now. I'll remember it, guys. Don't worry. I'll remember it. Alright, so we have this bird here, which it's a highly intelligent raven. I have not yet used. The only other bird I used in this game is the pastel one, which I got from the Rainbow Festival. So we're gonna name this. Okay, hear me out. So even though it's a raven, if you watch Rio, you know where I'm going with this. Rio was one of those shows that they had some good music. Okay, some of their music is literally in my playlist. Like, look, Welcome to Rio and the chicken wing song from Rio. I don't know, I forgot what it was called. Let's Party or something, I forgot. But we're gonna name this raven, even though we're gonna pretend it's a macaw, Blue, because even though it's not completely covered in the right shade of blue, it still has like this like navy blue with the white and black. And considering there's a little bit of blue in this raven, we're gonna pretend for the sake of this video that it's a blue macaw instead of a raven. And yeah, so we're gonna name just Blue. It's cute. Okay, so we have another squirrel friend here, which I'm already knowing what to name this guy. We're gonna name this one Alvin, because Alvin and the Chickmunks. If you're wondering why I didn't name like this one like Theodore or Alvin, is because I don't know, it doesn't look like a Theodore and it doesn't look like an Alvin either. Like, Alvin's like a brightish red, but not this bright. I feel like this looks more like Alvin than the other one. So unfortunately, this one's still gonna be Acorn, and we're gonna name this one Alvin. And I feel like Theodore is, yes, he's chunky, but like he's like a vanilla, you know, he has like a vanilla coat. And the squirrels that I currently have are not giving Theodore. So yeah, that's it. Next, we're gonna name this one Buttons. No explanation involved, because I have no idea why we're naming you Buttons. We might change it. If you guys have any other squirrel names, leave them down in the comment section box below, but for right now we're just gonna name you Buttons, because why not. Like I said, we're gonna skip this black bunny for right now. We might come back to it, and then we're gonna move on to this winter Arctic fox. I got this fox during the winter village, and I don't want to name this fox Winter. I don't want to name it Snowball, because, you know, I have a lot of cats, and I have a lot of like white cats and horses that fit the description of that a little bit better. But we're gonna name this one Snowfall, only because I did get it during the winter village. It has like a white coat for the most part, and I don't want to name it Cotton Ball. I don't want to name it Snowball, because I feel like most of the people who bought this or who's gotten this winter fox is gonna name it Winter or Snowball or something like that. So we're gonna name it Snowfall, because I still want it to be related to the snow, but for right now we're gonna name it Snowfall because its horse counterpart is going to be Snow White. Okay, but we're gonna get to that later. Okay, next. Alright, so we have this brown bunny that you're able to get with the code. I don't think the code is working anymore. This was back when the old character players were still around. So We're gonna name this bunny Coco. Why? Okay, hear me out.
So, looking at the bunny, it literally looks like, okay, so the black spots on the bunny look like chocolate chips dipped in like chocolate milk or in chocolate milk. And it's honestly a warm toned looking bunny that just reminds me of it being able to like dip cookies in a chocolate shake or cocoa.
You know, if you know, you know. We're naming it Coco. Cocoa bean. It looks like a cocoa bean, but we're gonna name it Coco for short. Next, so this gray bunny, I was kind of not sure what the heck to name this gray bunny. You know, we're gonna name it Nibbles, because I was literally reading the description of this bunny, and it literally says this bunny will warm your heart up with snuggles anytime. Favorite thing, hugs and nibbles. And it looks like a Nibbles. Either that or Gary, and I don't like Gary, so we're gonna name it Nibbles and Nibbies for short. Next, this pastel looking bird that we got along with the Rainbow Festival horse, we're gonna name this one Pastella, okay? Because of the pastel pinks and blues and the off-color white, where it's a pastel bird, but we're gonna name it Pastella, nickname Stella for short. Alright, still playing off with the Alvin and the Chickmunk little thing. We have Alvin, now we have Simon. This literally looks like Simon, guys. All we need is a blue sweatshirt and glasses, and this would be Simon, okay? If we could put like certain like hats and glasses and stuff on, like accessories on our pets, bro, this cat would have been 10 times cuter. But yeah, this is Simon, no questions asked. It looks like a Simon. It looks concerned like one too. So yeah, we're gonna moving on. We have this white and black cat. I'm not sure what to name this thing. Wait, let me think. Casper? No. You know what? Yes, we're gonna name it Casper. Even though Casper the ghost is white and is literally a ghost, we're gonna name this one Casper. Why? It just looks like it. From the back, you know, it looks like a Casper. Yeah, like I said, guys, we might even change this later, but it's a Casper for right now. We got this kerfuffle from the it was the Western Festival or whatever, Equestrian Fest, I'm not sure. But we got this from the festival. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm thinking of like Nanny or Granny.
Because just by looking at the vest that it's currently wearing, it looks like a nanny or something that like a nanny would wear in The Sims, if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you hire a nanny for your toddlers or infants, you have a nanny and they wear like this jacket or whatever that looks like a nanny.
I think we're gonna name it Garfield. It's not the same shade of orange as Garfield, but like I said, guys, these names might be changed. So for right now, we're gonna name it Garfield because it's an orange cat that looks semi-similar to Garfield. Atlas. I can't think of a name for you right now. Bandana, red bandana, biscuit, Scooter. You know what? We're gonna name this Scooter. Okay, and I actually have a story time for this.
So I have a dog, not a dog, but I have a toy dog. It's from a Barbie set that I named Scooter the dog. And now that I'm thinking about it, it sounds very weird, but like at the time, Scooter, like that was literally my first like toy dog for my Barbie dolls. So I named it Scooter, and this looks like a scooter. It looks like the exact same scooter that I have. The only difference is it doesn't have white. It just has like brown. But this looks like a scooter.
Okay, I don't know. Like, it just reminds me of memories of when I used to play with my dolls and stuff like that. And yeah, we're just moving on from that. We have 3 names to choose from. We might like rotate them. We have Mistfall, Snowball, or Cotton Ball. I know, very cliche names, but I'm not really thinking right now. So, unfortunately, that's what we're gonna have to say for this thing. We'll probably come back to it, but alright, so I'm trying to think of some like names for this bunny. We did get this bunny during the birthday event, which is currently going on, and I'm just trying to think of all like the cute like bunnies like in movies and TV shows that I can name this bunny after. I'm almost gonna name this bunny Enchantic. I don't want to name it Carrots. We're not naming this bunny Carrots. We're trying to be unique and semi-original, okay? So we're not naming this Carrots. You know what? I might name this bunny Celebrity. Okay, listen to me, okay? Listen, okay?
So, looking at the coat of the bunny, it has like a black and white, like, kind of color scheme going on. And the white kind of reminds me of like camera flashes from a camera. Like when you really think about it.
But I don't know. We might name it like Celeb for short. Celeb, and then like the full name is like Celebrity. Celeb. So this this terrier, you know what, I wish we had, now that I'm thinking about it, we have a lot of like terriers. That's like the only dog in the game. I wish they would add like chihuahuas. Like there's a lot of other small dogs, you know. I wish they would add more like different dog variations, you know, like chihuahuas and all this stuff. Okay, we're getting sidetracked, but I'm just saying for future reference, Star Stable, if you're ever gonna see this, add more dog variations. Now I'm not saying to add like a golden retriever or a German shepherd, but like, you know, there are a lot of other small dogs. Okay, so I'm trying to think, what would we name this? I'm thinking of almost name it Goldie. It's probably gonna be Goldie or Milo. I don't know, I'm not sure. Leave some names down below, cause I'm completely lost. I might actually go look up some names for this dog, because I don't know if I'm completely happy with Goldie, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, if I remember this dog's name the next day, then it stays Goldie. If I don't, then we might as well just change it, because I obviously don't remember it. So next. Okay, so we have this white house cat, which I wish you'd stop going back in your saddlebag. Okay, so we have this like white cat, just plain white cat. It's not going to be Snowball. I had a name for it. Okay, so if you watch Sailor Moon, which I'm pretty sure like half of you guys have watched Sailor Moon, it's part of some of our good childhood. But the white cat, I forgot his name. It starts with an A, and that's what we're gonna name his name. Okay, it's not Astrid, but it starts with an A. A Katie? No, I'm not even gonna try to remember it, because but we're gonna come back to you, okay? If you know what I'm talking about, it's the white cat in Sailor Moon, okay? That's what this cat's name is gonna be, because he's a plain white cat, okay? All I know is that it starts with an A. Now it's making me mad. I need to go look this up real quick. BRB. Artemis! Oh my goodness. I was way off. Okay, so this cat is gonna be named Artemis because it's literally a plain white cat, and next to it, which is the celebration kitty, we're gonna name Luna from Sailor Moon, even though it's not a completely black cat. But I don't think we're gonna find another completely black cat with like a little centerpiece in the middle of it. So if you guys can see, I don't think you will. I might have to like, hang on, let me just like move the distance here. If you guys can kind of see that the cat has like a heart in the center of its forehead, and the eyes are purple, and we're just gonna play off that the heart in the center of the forehead is the crescent moon instead of what it actually is, because if you guys remember, Luna and Artemis has like a moon crescent on their forehead, and unfortunately we don't have like a straight cat that has that, so we're gonna play off that this is Luna from Sailor Moon, and they're right next to each other, so I should not forget them. But this literally looks like an Artemis, and this looks like Luna. So that's their names. This cat right here is gonna be named Gadget because I've already pre-named this cat, considering that I did get this from Big Bonnie. You know, when you collect all the trash and you're able to trade for like for saddle pads, saddle bags, and all that stuff, and you get the whole like engineering set. And this cat looks like a Gadget. I don't know, like the way it's wearing its vest and this little hat thingy or whatever that it's got on its head, it just reminds me of Gadget. And like every time I see this cat, I'm always going to be reminded of where we got it from, which is from Big Bonnie. And Big Bonnie kind of works on the clock in Silverglade, and she has like a lot of gadgets and stuff like that. So this is Gadget, okay? I don't know how else to explain it, but it's Gadget, okay? Next. Alright, so we have this white and reddish cat, which it's giving much peppermint. I'm honestly just gonna go with peppermint. Like the more I look at it, the more I see peppermint. I want to see if I can play off this squirrel as one of the the chipettes, but there's no chipettes that has this dark coat. So I'm almost like thinking like, what do I do? Like, do I want to name this Walnut? No, it doesn't even look like a walnut. You know what? We're gonna name this one Milo. Yeah, we're gonna name this one Milo. We haven't fully set in stone if we're gonna change Goldie's name, but for right now, this is sort of giving Milo. I can kind of see it, you know, like Milo Mannheim, or however you say his last name. Yeah, you know, I feel like this would be his squirrel counterpart. We're gonna name this one Eunice because it is a blue unicorn, either that or Uni, but my alter ego is Uni, so we're gonna name this one Eunice. Next, we're gonna name this blue puppy Waddles. You know what? No, because if I get a penguin, I want to name that Waddles, so I might name this one like Cooper or Spots, even though it doesn't have spots, but we're gonna pretend. We're gonna pretend that it does, and we're gonna name this one either Buddy or whatever I just said. I said something. Okay, let me see your face. This bunny, we're gonna name this bunny Jumpy because it's literally a jumpy bunny. Yeah, Jumpy, Skippy. Yeah, Jumpy and Skippy, brothers and sisters combined. And then we have Daffodil. Yeah, we're gonna name you Daffodil, Jumpy, Skippy, and Daffodil, the odd one out. Next, okay, Eunice, Jumpy, Spots or Buddy, Daffodil, Skippy, and then, like I said, I don't know about this one, but yeah, I think that's all of the pets we have right now that I can remember, of course. Wait, are we missing? Oh yeah, this monstrosity. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Like I said, leave me some name suggestions down below because in the next video I want to go ahead and rapidly name all of my horses, so that's gonna be pretty interesting. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye everyone.
You just gotta let them flow without you. There's so many ways to be happy.